Hey everyone, what's up? It's the 14th of December, so we're halfway through, well, say halfway through the month, we're almost halfway through the month. Last month of the year. Final target to achieve. We need 100k this month if we're going to achieve our goal of 100k or better every month. Don't really need 100k to achieve the average 100k for the month. In case you're wondering what I'm talking about, we're talking about day trading here. We're talking about trading equities or stocks and shares on the stock market. We've been all year, we set ourselves quite an ambitious goal this year of a 7-figure net profit trading the stock market. Now that was set at the beginning of the year. We were coming off the top end of a long-running bull market. Didn't know at the time that we were going to be trading pretty much the whole year in a bear market. So downwards trending the whole year. What I would say is we've put ourselves in a great position to actually achieve our goals. Now, that being said, I'm going on vacation next week. So I've got 2 days this week. And if I need them, 2 days next week before wheels up and I'm away with the fairies. I can trade whilst I'm away if I need to, don't really want to. And what's the point in working for yourself and trading the stock market if you have to do things you don't want to? So what I'd like to do is just relax by the swimming pool and drink margaritas or, you know, old fashions or whatever, Cuba Libres or whatever cocktail is taking my fancy, brought to me by a beautiful exotic maiden. And of course, if that's the case, trading is going to be the last thing on my mind. So I'm going to enjoy myself next week. I'm not too worried about where I am on the year right now. I'm still trying to get over goal on the year. I'm still trying to achieve my goals for the year. And December is no different. But I've had a really good year. I've earned more money this year than I have in my lifetime in any other year in my entire career. So I've got to be happy about that. However, and there's always a however, it would be great just to finish on a high by hitting those goals I set at the beginning of the year. Now, today, we had a good day yesterday. Started slow, started badly actually. But we had a good day yesterday. We did $11,000 in gains yesterday. We've had another good day. We had a bad day on Monday, $23,000 in losses. But we've had another good day today. So over goal, twice over goal. So today we've done 10,432. And we probably could have done a bit more, but I started drinking the wine, watching the football, and quite frankly, that got more interesting to me than trading the market. So when you're distracted, it's probably best just to knock it on the head. So we traded 3 stocks today. We traded Wave Life Sciences. We traded Google to the short side, and that was a little bit later in the afternoon after the FOMC conference, and they announced the rate hikes. As soon as the numbers dropped, things started to sell off. So I traded Google, which tends to follow the market. The market sold off, so did Google. So I shorted Google. We also traded Avidity Biosciences, which trades under the ticker RNA. Now, I've recorded the trades. I've recorded all the trades, but I'm not going to show you all the trades. I'm only going to show you the Avidity Bioscience because that's the biggest trade that I've got. So $7,500, a little over $7,500 if I'm being completely honest about it. $7,500 worth of trading on Avidity Bioscience. And that's where we finished. We finished 10,432 up on the day, plus change. And we were a little over $7,500 up. And we traded Google, as I say, to the short side once the numbers dropped for the Fed rate hike, and we went short. Liquid stock like Google, easy to go short. You're never going to have any problems with borrow fees or you know, locates or anything like that. Easy to go short on Google. Went short, quick in, quick out, and got a good $2,000 on that. So, or $2,500 on that. So let's take a look at what we've actually traded today. So our first trade was whereby we didn't trade anything pre-market, by the way. So our first trade was Wave Bioscience. And Wave Life Sciences, we were looking for a move, and we got on this big move here as it broke highs. So the initial move up, we saw this pre-market as well. We traded this yesterday, but we actually lost money. I think $650. So this owed me some money and didn't deliver. It only gave me $100. But we got in on this, and as this started to move up, we got the pullback, so the downward doji, and then as we got this move up here, we got in, and it didn't really break out I was expecting. In fact, it actually pulled back. So we actually got out on the next candle, well, the next candle but one, as it broke lows, and we finished a little over $100 to the good on that one. Now, then we traded, and this was our biggest trade of the day, was Avidity Bioscience. Now, Avidity Bioscience, as you can see, this made huge gains today. We got in here and we started trading this just after 10 a.m. We got in this little move here, then it started to consolidate, and we got in and we was able to ride this pretty much all the way up. We did get caught in this sector a little bit, but kind of a double bottom, but it did move back up. When it moved back up, we've kind of got out of for a nice profit up here, and we didn't trade it any further. It did sell off and continued to sell off, went up below the VWAP and carried on selling off. So that's what we traded today. I've recorded that one. I've edited it for time, so you can actually watch that almost in real time. But I say I've edited it for time purposes, so be able to watch that move up. It's a best part of half an hour, 40 minutes of trading condensed into kind of a 10-minute slot. So enjoy that. That'll come straight after this particular recap. Then later in the day, we traded Google. So Google was moving up in line with the market all day long, and it came to the announcements of the interest rates. So it started to kind of consolidate around the VWAP here. This is where the interest rate. So we got in here. We tried to get in early, but we got slippage, of course. Liquid stock, high volatility. We got in here as this moved down, broke the red-green line. I'll say red-green line. It's yesterday's closing price. That's pretty much where we got filled. As this continued, I added to the position. It then pulled back up, but I held. And then we got out here down to the bottom, and then we could cut the rest on the way back. As it started to break highs here, we started to cut the rest. So we made a nice little tidy profit there. Still a little over $2,500 on Google. What I did saw, and what I did call out in the Discord, was this head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders actually. It didn't break out straight away. What actually happened is we got an inverse head and shoulders on the 5-minute instead. So when this was the shoulder, then we got a head, then we got another shoulder, and then that went up. So inverse head and shoulders. I called this one out first, and then it actually became a 5-minute inverse head and shoulders, and moved all the way back up. So considering the market didn't react too well to the interest rate hike, it actually finished fairly decent on the day. It didn't sell off too much. Finished about, well, as I sit here today, right now, talking to you guys, so it's almost half a percentage point down is the market. So not exactly catastrophic FOMC conference. We've still got big things happening tomorrow. Still got the ECB, we've got the Bank of England, all raising their interest rates tomorrow, and we'll be able to see when that happens. We've got retail sales data as well. Then on Friday, we've got the quadruple witching day, which is to do with options and contracts. So that may have an impact on the market also. So still got quite a lot of things that could impact the market. Maybe send us into a bit of a Santa Claus rally coming up to Christmas. I need to have a couple of more good days. We've almost closed off the drawdown from Monday, but let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look at the drawdown, where we're actually at. This is December as it stands right now. I've got the reports configured for the whole year of 2022. Hey, yo, baby. I'll take you out for a walk in a second. So we've got the reports configured for 2022, and you can see we've had a big drawdown on Monday, but we're pretty much almost recovered from that with the 2 days. Now, if we can get 2 more days like today and yesterday, so we're talking 5 figures, 2 5-figure days, that will really set us up going into next week. So 2 more 5-figure days should get us to over that 1.2 million, but it may not get us over the net 7-figure. So let's take a look and find out exactly where we are, actually. So after today, we're 7,000 away, so 1.193, 6,500 away from that 1.2 primary goal, which gives me an average of 100,000 per month. A little over 30,000, 33,000 would get me over that 7-figure number. So unless I have a really good day tomorrow or Friday, it looks like I'm going to be trading on Monday and possibly even Tuesday. If I could have 40k across the 4 days, 10k days, then the likelihood is that I will get that 33k that I need. It could be one of those disappointing climaxes to the year, a bit of a disappointing end to the year where I don't actually get to goal. But you know what? I've had a great year. I've built this channel. We're starting to grow a community here in the Day Trade with Tony community. Got an education course on day trading there. Gets you access to the Day Trade with Tony Discord community as well. And aside from the social media here on YouTube and Twitch and TikTok and Twitter and ShareVision and yada, I've built this channel up since February. I'm just doing what I do on a daily basis. So I really appreciate you coming along on a regular basis. I appreciate you guys sticking around. We've still got a little way to go, but hopefully we'll do that tomorrow or Friday. If not tomorrow or Friday, then maybe Monday or Tuesday next week. I will be gone on Wednesday. Now, I won't be trading Thursday or Friday because jet lag and the likes. If I need to trade the following week, the 4 days after Christmas, that's okay. I'll do that. But I don't really want to. It's quite frankly, I want to relax. I want to enjoy my time and just put my feet up for a little while. I think I've earned that. It's been a tough year. It's been a difficult year. It's not been an easy year's trading, but it's been very lucrative. It has been very lucrative. Now, we've had quite a bit of volatility today. Didn't really trade the volatility. The volume didn't follow with the volatility. So as you saw there, we only traded 3 stocks. So the 3 stocks was all we really needed. And as far as I'm concerned, twice over goal. Goal being $5,000 a day, twice over goal today, and it's a good green day. So I'll be back at it tomorrow, 90 minutes before the market opens. Be sure to join me at 8 a.m. market time or East Coast. It's 1 p.m. here in Ireland and in the UK. If you're a different time zone, look it up yourself, work it out yourself. I'm sure you can do that. If you can't, then Google is your friend. But as far as I'm concerned, regardless of whether we actually hit that primary goal of a net 7-figure number, I've had a really good year and I've enjoyed you being on that journey with me. So come join me tomorrow. We've got a couple more days to go. Let's see if we can actually get over that goal. And in the meantime, enjoy the recap on RNA. Speak to you soon. Enjoy your evening. So those events, you've got to watch those, what I call macroeconomic events that impact the market, not just a particular stock. And let's see what if we get a good rate hike, if it's a lower rate hike than expected, so at 50 base points, you'll see a market rally, or you should see a market rally. If it's more than that, you'll probably see the market crash or sell off at least. So we're looking for the break of the $0.50 here. Well, we got 55 on the ask on that candle. We're getting spreads are approximately 9-10 cents. So it's finding a bit of trouble at the $0.50 here, but we should be okay. Add to the position for the move back up. I'm looking for 60, 1560 on the bid. $50 currently. High of day is 57. We're looking for at least 60 on the ask. There's the 60. A little bit slower than I would like, but I'm gonna lock in half of that. Why not? Because why not? Just gonna whap in a 10-cent trailing stop there. Let's see where this takes us. If it takes us up to 16 bucks here, a 10-cent trailing stop in place. 5,000 shares. Can we get a break of $16 here? This is a nice trade. There we go. 2.5 grand. 2,500 on that trade. I'd be happy with that. A little bit of a pullback. I thought I might get a bit of resistance at the whole dollar. Quarter, half, and whole dollars. Very psychological levels. You've got to be prepared to take profits at those levels or even exit. So I'm in 1709. I got in for the break of the $17. So now it needs to hold $17 instead of pulling back. This is a key level. On the daily, this has been a key level, $17. Been rejected on the daily on about 5 or 6 times since September, $17. See the volatility on this? Big volatility. Rebreaks, I'll add to the position if it rebreaks $17 with any kind of volume. Got in a little bit higher, so 17.10 with that purchase. Looking for 17.20, 17.27, 28, 17.30. And we'll lock a bit more in. Once again, put a 10-cent trailing stop in place. We'll put 17.29, 17.34 on the stop. I think this is I think I need to put a wider stop. Well, I'm over goal. So there we go. Get in, get green, get over goal. get out. And that's what I'm done. I'm $5,000 in today. So that's $5,000 and we're just coming to the quarter past. I'm still thinking this is going to go up, break $18, but that's a nice quick trade there.